This is a Maiasaura. The name means good mother reptile. Maiasaura formed groups that built nests on islands in lakes or on peninsulas jutting into the sea. For up to 2 years after birth, they cared for their young. The mother must have been very diligent in finding food for her babies. The discovery of the first Maiasaura nests proved conclusively that dinosaurs looked after their young. Nodosaurus was an armored dinosaur with bony knobs and plates covering its back. When attacked by a carnivore, it hid its limbs under the spikes on either side of its body and gripped the ground. In this position, few carnivores could ever hope to turn the nodosaur over. The most well-known, if not deadliest of the carnivores, was Tyrannosaurus, the tyrant lizard. With its great jaws and jagged teeth, Tyrannosaurus could attack almost any prey without fear. The smaller plant eaters were virtually defenseless against the assault of the 5-ton Tyrannosaurus.
Hey everyone.
Danny.
Welcome to tonight's dose of Dino Carnage, presented by the TurboGrafx 16 CD-ROM attachment. Yeah.
Danny.
Now we know that dinosaurs are deadly creatures.
No shit!
They use their teeth to attack other dinosaurs, but you know what? I'm going to show you one more thing before we officially start tonight's show.
Is this depressing too?
No, this is quite lovely. I don't know what you're talking about. None of that was depressing.
Jesus.
Just real T-Rex facts. It'll load when it feels like it. Any second now. Hello? There we go.
Mods.
Hadrosaurus and other dinosaurs of this type had an unusual bony protrusion on the skull. Parasaurolophus was another hadrosaur. The males had a large crest more than 3 feet long.
Aww.
Aww.
Various opinions are given as to how the crest was used. One recent theory says that it may have allowed the male to amplify his mating call.
To sound more like a steamship.
It's like...
Hey baby, toot, toot.
Well, that's how I attracted you. I was just like, dope, dope.
I was like, hey, nice toot. How you doing?
Thank you.
See, it's not all blood and guts. The dinosaurs were also capable of love. And some were capable of caring for their children, in addition to eating them.
I wish they didn't eat each other. But, I mean, someone's got to eat something.
And that's nature. These are science facts. Hello everyone, welcome to a new edition of Retro Pals Mascot Friday. This time featuring the PC Engine and PC Engine Super CD-ROM. We got a few great games coming up tonight. We got Bonk's Revenge, we got Darkwing Duck. Really? A lot of people voted to see Darkwing Duck, currently the only TurboGrafx 16 game to be covered by the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, wait, really?
Yes, so that should be quite good. Also, I lied. We're going to see one more of these.
Okay, let me turn it up.
Ankylosaurus had the most powerful defensive system known. Its entire body was protected by bony plates and spikes. Some even had a bony covering over their eyelids.
Bam!
Oh my god.
At the
Just
tip of
kneecap
its
that
tail,
T-Rex.
Ankylosaur also had a heavy club with which it could smash at the feet of its attackers.
Harsh but true. So yeah, everyone, there's a lot of misery going around the world right now, but just think to yourself, it could be so much worse if you lived during the Cretaceous period. Everything has spines and shells and teeth and oh god. I like living in the future. There's no dinosaurs here. Pretty good. Alright, let's get things started. This is Mascot Friday. If you're new to the formula, we're going to play a whole bunch of platformers, and then we're going to rank them on our big master list of, what is it, 150 now?
Yep, 150 great games.
Our list of the best Mascot platformers, currently 150 strong. We're going to add at least 3 more to it tonight. Maybe more if we have time. Let's see how this whole thing shakes out. First up, we got to start with Bonk's Revenge.
What's he getting revenge for?
Oh my god. Did you see what those dinosaurs were doing?
That's fair. That's very fair.
Did you see any other cave people other than Bonk?
You're right. You're fair.
He's the last cave baby. And he's taking revenge.
He's taking a lot of revenge.
Alright, and is this gonna work? Yes, it will. There it is.
Nice.
Alex, you like the PC Engine?
Yes.
I've taught you to appreciate it, I'm pretty sure, after the last few weeks of games we've played for it.
I love it. I think it's a really underrated system.
I do too. And it could have been so much more if the US side of things knew what they were doing at all.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, it's still pretty great. So a couple weeks back, we ranked Bonk's Adventure, the premier mascot platformer for the TurboGrafx 16, aka PC Ginjin in Japan. This time, we're playing PC Ginjin 2, Bonk's Revenge. Now this game, once I can pick it, there.
You'll figure it out.
I did it.
I'm very proud.
You want to start us off, Alex?
Yes. Alright.
Alright, now this game amps it up compared to the first one. This is Bonk on steroids.
That's not legal. He's a child.
Loop this around.
There you go.
We're a mess of cables over here.
We are. There we go.
Alright, so 91. What is that? Like a year after Bonk's Revenge? So not too long after the first one came out, but they still had a little bit of time to work on things. Pay no attention to the clattering sounds in the background.
We just toss things everywhere. Alright, let me get started here. No options. Oh, that's interesting.
Yep, this one gives you a difficulty select, and that actually ties how many levels you can actually see in the game. You gotta work your way up to being an expert before you see the whole thing.
I'll try intermediate.
Okay. And Revenge. Are you getting your revenge?
Get out here! Get at me! Get over here.
Bonk currently getting his revenge on the Butterfly Grove. Now, this game starts you in an area with a bunch of waterfalls, and that's important because it teaches you how to climb waterfalls. I think you have to... Yeah, there you go. I like the music in this one.
Yeah, this is really nice.
And everything else. I'm sorry, I like this game. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Alex, discovering secrets right off the bat. Alright, you can bonk the flowers in this one to change their color. And in this case, that gave Alex a 1-up and a bonus stage. Good luck.
Sprung! I'll do my best.
Don't fall.
I fell immediately.
You fell!
I fell.
That was like a perfect recreation of something Arino did when he played Bonk's Adventure. That was perfect. Great tribute, Alex.
I'm always remembering that great man, Arno.
Or Arino, aka...
The Cacho!
The Ketcho.
I love the Cacho.
I love that 24-hour Game Center CX stream here on Twitch, because, like, everyone always pipes up whenever they start playing one of the Kotaku episodes.
They're always like, the Cacho!
Yeah, everyone just starts saying, Arino. I don't think Arino ever played Bonk's Revenge. Come to think of it, I don't think he did many TG16 games. I think he did Ninja Spirit, Bonk's Adventure, and maybe others?
Here. So I like this game. I haven't said anything because I don't have any complaints.
Oh, you can move them too. Man. Alright, just in terms of the minor things, like the flowers you can jump on, there's been a lot of improvements there. You can move them, make them change colors. And control-wise, I'm pretty sure this game got a boost too, because it feels less, what did the first game feel like? It was mostly good, it was just unresponsive in some cases. Like, in this game you can walk off a ledge and keep your momentum to an extent, whereas in the first game you'd, like, just drop. And that wasn't a huge problem, but it just kind of affected your momentum through the game.
Look at my walk!
Yeah, look at that. Here, once you get invincible, like, nothing can stop you.
How do I grab onto the wall? Oh.
You caught me, baby! Yeah, you can breathe fire in this one.
Alright, I like this. I like this a lot.
It just feels a lot smoother, you know? Like, the first game it felt like it was a start and stop kind of thing. But here there's more of an emphasis on smoother movement. Just keeping up a good pace through the levels.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was a speedrun.
Almost fell in the lava there. Can't trick me.
You know, I gave you shit for headbutting the flowers in the first game, but here that actually comes in handy. I would have never thought to do that. You're already like one up ahead.
That's right. Speed boosting.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. I learned it from speed games done faster-rooney.
The Ultimo Tatsunoko, what was it called? Tatsunoko Fighter actually was on our poll, but luckily it didn't make it in. And that's right, Arino actually did play that game. That was, even though it's called Tatsunoko Fighter, it has nothing to do with the anime company, Tatsunoko. It's just a generic platformer starring like this fisher guy, only he doesn't fish. And the worst part of that game is at the end of each level, it gives you 4 doors, and only one door leads to the next level. The other 4 make you repeat the first level you just passed.
Wow, I hate that.
Awful mechanic. One of the worst things I've ever heard in a game. Poor Arino had to, like, repeat so many levels.
So, I'm not saying anything because I don't really have anything to say because this is good. I also like that I'm eating a lot of fast food. That's very important.
Oh yeah, they've added fast food in this game. This takes place in the McDonald's age.
Bonk lives in a food desert. Actually, probably lives in an actual desert, not Bonk. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, Konami is currently in charge of all things Hudson. Though, the new Bomberman games seem to perform pretty well enough that they're porting it to new consoles pretty soon. And yeah, as is mentioned in chat, they did release a whole bunch of DLC for it that added a bunch of characters. It wasn't paid DLC, though, which is strange.
It is strange. No.
That's like the most obvious thing for Konami to do, and they held off. Perhaps they don't want to kill the golden goose.
Okay, but if we kill it, we may get a whole bunch of more money inside.
We get all the money right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be like 10, 12 golden eggs.
Sounds good. 10, 12 golden ROMs. Alright, let's get this guy.
Aw,
Well, that was dumb of me.
goodbye, meat. Yeah, Konami basically made a name for itself by killing off golden geese.
Golden Geese Killers XXX.
Metal Gear, DDR, just on and on and on. That's not even mentioning the Hudson franchises.
Rip to Hudson. Ah, I see a bunch of gimmicks. Hey, Goomba. This game
Gimmick's
is good.
cool. Yeah, we like Bonk's Revenge.
Yeah. I'd say I like that. Huh.
We rated Gimmick on our list, didn't we? I
yeah,
think
we
we
like
placed it
Gimmick.
pretty high. Oh, old man turtle. I'm noticing you're doing a lot better with this game than the first one. I think that's because of the controls. It feels more like other platformers.
It does.
That's not to say it's ripping them off, it's just like, it's up to standard.
God. I'm cool. I'm cool. You say I'm doing so good, and I'm like, oh boy. Well, let me just change your tune here.
Nope, sorry, I actually suck. The inevitable mention of ABC's Dinosaurs featuring the baby Sinclair, who is basically that show's Urkel, as has been pointed out.
Hey, stop attacking me.
I was telling Alex the other day, there's this one YouTube channel that puts up compilations of 90s commercials, and occasionally they show the shows they taped them off of. So, like, this one had, like, the ending themes from Dinosaurs and Full House. And it'll occasionally have these news breaks where it tells you what's up next. And, like, for Full House, it was all like, next up on 2020, he hacked 3 women to death before fleeing to Canada. Why do they hide him? And I was just like, damn, it's Full House!
You don't gotta talk about hacking people to death.
Kids don't gotta think about people being hacked to death. Wait a few years. Oh, you only got one happy face, so... Sorry.
Whatever. Yeah, actually, that's a fair point, Krungo. Unlike Urkel, they didn't change Dinosaurs to only be about the baby.
Yeah, thank God.
Family Matters. I am rewatch. If you go to season 1 of Family Matters, mildly normal. Urkel's just a weird neighbor. By season 5, it is like legit the Urkel show. It's really impressive.
What's Urkel gonna do this week?
Oh, who knows?
I was also glad to see in the Dinosaurs credits that only 2 people were needed to operate Baby Sinclair, as opposed to 3 to 5 people for all the other dinosaurs.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's because Baby didn't have any real mobility, so they didn't need, like, anybody in a suit for the baby.
Hey, you got a thing on your butt.
Yeah,
There you
get off
go.
of me. It was just there draining my health, so that was cool.
Alright, so to people who are familiar with the whole series, is this
Help!
is this Bonk at his best, in your opinion? Other people I've heard say that the Super Bonk games for the Super Nintendo are better, but some people say Revenge is where it peaked.
I really love this game.
Revenge is great. There's no two bones about it. To combine a few phrases.
to coin a phrase that we will never use again.
Alright, we got votes for this one being the best.
Killer bubbles.
A reference to Snooper from Monday. Man, Ane-san was great.
Ane-san
That was a
rules.
good-ass game. More people saying Bonk's Revenge is the best.
That's
Some
pretty
criticism for Super Bonk saying it has little in the way of structure. That's interesting. I've never actually played Super Bonk 2, and I don't think that one was released in the States, so I'd be curious to see that someday.
I hate this. I don't hate it, but I'm not good at it. Thusly, I hate it.
I guess I haven't mentioned much of the gameplay. It's good. It feels good to play. This game continues the first game's tradition of using your head to bonk stuff. Your main method of attack is that dive attack that Alex has been using, though you can also jump up into enemies, which I think is an interesting addition. Oh, here you gotta swing around the bamboo. Maybe push down? Or maybe you have to jump up into it. Oh, hold up and jump. There you go. And Bonk uses his teeth a lot more in this one. Explain how you can climb waterfalls with your teeth. That's what I want to know.
Listen, he's a cave baby.
The last cave baby.
Hey, don't forget, the children are the future. So...
Damn, you gotta save Bonk then.
Well, unfortunately.
The enemy designs are really great in this one. I love those fish that wear snorkels.
I wish I was saying something like funny or whatever. I really enjoy this.
This really speaks for itself for the most part. You can just see how much more fluid the game moves compared to the first game.
I don't like this guy. I don't like all these spikes. And I don't like that platform. Oh, that sucked. Nice.
Oh yeah, and there were also ports for other platforms where they had to rename it. Because, you know, his original name is basically a pun based on PC Engine. So for the Game Boy, they had to call it GB Ginjing. Famicom was FC Ginjing. Oh, and Super Ginjing on the Super Nintendo. Thank you, Taizo.
Also, didn't they change his name in the UK?
Did they?
To like BC Kid or something?
Oh yeah, what was BC Kid? There was a version that was called that. Was that the arcade game? I know Kaneko made a unique Bonk's Adventure arcade game.
Ooh, it's bouncy. The clouds are bouncy. I dig that.
Game should always have bouncy clouds.
You get me. So DuckTales and Bonk's Revenge are valid and nothing else is, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, you can be valid, you just gotta put that one thing in your game. And so many people don't.
Games, do better!
Everyone's saying how great the new God of War is. Does Kratos bounce on the clouds? Probably not. I mean, I'm not gonna play it to find out, but he probably doesn't.
Maybe he bounces on the clouds to teach his son about, God of Warring.
He sees his son bouncing on the clouds wrong and he just shakes his head.
He just starts crying. He's just like, that boy ain't right, or whatever.
Oh, that's a big heart.
Gimme.
Yeah, he talks like Hank Hill in the new one. That's the big twist.
I wish. He really should, though. Like... Also, I would like a Hank Hill video game. I know that there is a mobile game with all your favorite Fox animation friends. Old and new. But I refuse to play it because I don't play mobile games really much anymore.
Alright, Z-Reserve says that BC Kid was actually the Amiga version of Bonk's Adventure. I wasn't aware there was an Amiga version.
I didn't know that either.
I'd like to play that. Ooh, pushing up to jump in Bonk's Adventure.
Ugh. Gonna jump into that?
It's called damage boosting.
It is! And that's why I'm a real speedrunner now.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Games, pretty cool.
AGPC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yes, I have played Garfield Go, but Krungo, when was the last time you saw me play Garfield Go? That was back when I was playing, like, mobile games and stuff.
You fell off your Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
I fell off.
Camp is deserted.
It is. I'm sorry to,
You did better that time.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry to Isabel and all my residents and that cool eagle who I invited into my camp. I went the wrong way, by the way. The arrows were telling me to go another way, and I was like, no.
Smeb says that I'm the god of kicking your ass is something both the God of War and Hank Hill would probably say.
It's true.
That's my dream crossover game now.
God, please make that. Make it a fighting game.
God of Dad of Hank of the Hill.
God of the Hill!
Yeah, yeah. Hey, both those things are being rebooted this year. You just gotta combine them.
Wait, is King of the Hill being rebooted this year?
Maybe not this year, but
okay,
soon.
Don't reboot that right now. Reboot it later.
Also a reminder that just because a thing exists doesn't mean you have to watch it. So
That's
if it turns
true.
out bad, you don't have to watch it. And it won't diminish the existence of the real King of the Hill. This fight looks rough.
I like when I just die.
Is that guy putting up a QR code?
It looks like a QR code, yeah.
Oh no,
like
it's a reticle or something. Take that. That's for inventing the QR code.
How dare you?
Nobody uses those.
I got 3. Certainly that'll give me a no. Nothing.
A King of the Hill reboot that looks like Steven Universe. Goddamn Cal art style.
Danny, no!
Also, he curses now. Oh, that's pretty.
It's pretty. Oh, sorry I killed you, friend. I like you. My hot take about the Cal art style is that aesthetics come and go in animation, and there is a current one that is going now. That's it.
Also, people have been complaining about Cal art style for 20 to 30 years now.
They complained about it in the freaking Iron Giant.
Yeah.
The Iron Giant that...
It's different now, but I still hate it.
Yes. Yeah, my opinion is animation is really hard to do, and I appreciate animators for doing extremely difficult, tedious work to make really cool entertainment. That is my legit hot take. And by hot take, I mean I wish that was everyone's take. I am just running into every enemy.
This would be some good lo-fi hip-hop beat music, or at least the level music was. Oh, you're sliding on your head! Alright, that alone makes this game better than the first one. He just slides.
Come back here!
Oh, if this was Magical Dinosaur Tour, that would have been a much gorier death.
It's true. Why? This is a difficult boss.
Just bonk him.
It's hard to do when you're slipping all over the place.
Just bonk.
And I can't bonk him from the front because he's got horns.
That's a problem. So you're on level 3 now, and you're showing no signs of giving up the controller. I think that's a good sign.
This is my last life, so after I die here, I'll give it to you, I promise.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a great sign. I love this
That's a real
game.
good sign for platformers. Usually you're all like, okay, that's actual speed strats there.
This game kicks ass.
Look at that, if you slid under there, you wouldn't have to climb that pole. Legit speed strats, slide on your head.
Bye. Yeah, let's not talk about John K.
John K and his endless CalArts bitching. Among other things, but we know that.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about really shitty guys.
Okay, don't slip.
Cool, I slipped.
At least you got one fruit. Yeah, you're surrounded.
I like slamming on my head so much.
I like this little village they've built here. There's tiny little houses you can see on some of the hills. You passed them now, but yeah. Alright, I don't like the piranhas. I don't like things that cling on to you and you have to mash the buttons to get them off. Ernest Evans had something similar. That was the one bad part of Ernest Evans.
Well,
down he goes.
I drowned. Danny's turn.
Good job, Alex. You played that a good long time.
Alright, Family Consumer, I saw that. That's beautiful. Can't wait for the upcoming Pride PC Engine crossover event. Awesome Genjins done queer. I am 100% with you, Taizo. The only John K we need to talk about tonight is Johnny Turbo.
Exactly.
Oh man, so what do you think? I know you just started, but...
It's good. I've played this before extensively, along with the first game. But yeah, in my opinion, definitely the superior game, easily.
Yeah, Jampoline, I also wish that Bonk had Ernest Evans' arms.
That would make this game perfect.
Oh, that would make this game amazing.
Theoretically, I guess we could put Ernest Evans on our list. That might beat everything else, though. God, I love the slide strats. It's so good. You don't even have to touch the controller. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, he does have horns, doesn't he? I got it.
I love Bonk. This is just such a nice-looking game, and it's fun to play. I love Red. They make good games.
Mm-hmm.
They have a good team.
This just fits in with what I consider good platforming stuff. Like, it just looks like a classic platformer. They really had something with this game. Now, if they wanted to, they could have ended the game by having Bonk give the middle finger and say, "Fuck Mario," and that would have really put him over the top. But they didn't. And now Hudson has to live with that. The things that could have been. Alright, what is this one?
Fireballs. Enjoy.
Alright, can do.
Enjoy not dying, Danny.
Oh, I see.
You're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
I would have totally fallen off by now.
Ah.
There you go.
But you see, there's also a bunch of different bonus stages they added to this one. Those were also in the first game, but they were always the same stage every time. Here you get a different one, and there's more than a few that it can possibly be.
Electric Boogaloo, is that really what red stands for? Because if red does stand for that, then red is really good.
What does red stand for?
Well, I don't know if it's a goof or not, but
He's over there because...
he's over there because still sounds like that should be a goof, but...
Yeah.
Nah, they, yeah, red stands for Royal Emperor Dragon, so
Whoa.
red is good. Red is very, very good.
Red might be the best.
I am very pro-dragon agenda. This is a pro-dragon stream. We are dragon positive. I know we're in the positivity section. Oh my god, Danny! But we're only in it because we're dragon positivity. So.
Yeah, games we could take or leave.
Dragons, though, they are epic wins for the win.
The Dragon League has officially
Oh my
ousted
god,
us.
Danny!
You ripped me ahead of time. That was a premature rip.
Oh my god!
That's punishable by death under gamer law.
Yes! I do deserve it under gamer. I do deserve death under gamer law. You're right, I was good.
You thought I was ripped for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Pure luck, by the way. Also, this game's pretty forgiving, which is nice. Earlier today, fellow Twitch streamer Cats on Your Head was playing Bonk's Adventure. She was having a pretty good time of it. And then someone made her play Energy.
Why? That's not fair. That's not fair.
There's a patch for Energy now, though, and like it speeds up the text, and the screen scroll doesn't take forever, and it's in English. Oh, look at that! Oops.
Rip the boneyard.
I gotta play out that English translation of Energy at some point.
Yeah, we should do that on like a Monday or something sometime.
It has been too long since we played Energy. I bought the Hue card and everything.
Ooh, thank you for posting those interviews. Why do I keep saying? Appreciate having the info in chat. They posted some interviews. About the TurboGrafx PC engine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Some of these I recognize. It's cool.
Man, even this ice level is pretty good. What the hell? Bonk's got it. Bonk's got it in '89. Or whatever. That's his campaign slogan.
Oh, Bonk, please run for anything. I don't care.
You'll never lick our Bonk.
Danny. Shout out to like all the old people who know what that is referencing to, and it doesn't sound like Danny. Just being
Everyone
weird.
else, don't worry about it.
Danny's not just being a weird Bonk pervert. That was Richard Nixon's slogan. They won't lick our dick.
Things were different in the 70s. Dick wasn't yet slang for penis.
It was, is the thing.
That's what makes it so weird. Like, why would you put that on a button? It had that meaning back then.
Well, in the 70s, it was when a lot of crude crude, weird, like, horny shit was just mainstreaming, much like now in America. And I know that I only know about that because my mom would tell me how, like, in the 70s, like, all her brothers wore really weird, like, horny shirts. And they were all, like, 18 or whatever. And one of them wore a shirt that said, like, save a tree, eat a beaver. And
yet, they'll never lick our dick was Richard Nixon's campaign thing.
So, you know, it was just a different time.
Maybe Richard Nixon didn't know what dicks were.
He may not have. Now, LBJ would have known.
Yeah.
LBJ would have known.
LBJ would have vetoed that.
Maybe They Won't Lick Our Dick is a parody. I don't fucking know.
It's hard to tell what people in the 70s were thinking. They were thinking, boy, we love cocaine. Oh, ballerina dinosaur. She's beautiful.
Oh, she's... Well, too bad you're dead.
I'm fine.
Oh, I actually really love her. She looks just aces.
Boss design in these games is generally one of the high points. And this is no exception.
Yeah, every enemy in this game is valid.
Bonk, the most valid of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk, the valid cave baby. Sure wish I could not take a billion hits, but at least they give you plenty of life.
Okay, Electric Boogaloo, thank you for repeating that fact because you're blowing my mind.
Yes.
So, Red did work on art for Knack.
Knack. My god. Their genius is wasted.
I liked Knack as a two-player game.
People called Knack the new Bonk's Adventure.
Danny, please don't say that. We like Bonk's Adventure. I mean, we liked Knack, but...
Arrgh, mister.
Oh, you got hit by her skates. I like the interesting hitboxes on these characters, too. Like, her skates are painful, and a lot of the other dinosaurs, they're...
This must be the parody Tanya Harding boss. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, I had to get that in.
Chad is talking about Big Johnson shirts. Okay, so this is something that probably, like, I know some of you know, but Big Johnson made a bunch of weird Flash cartoons.
Look at these! Look at that little Lisa Simpson dinosaur down there.
Keep going! They love you.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa!
Where's your saxophone?
Go, Bonk, go!
Lisa gave me meat. That's not something Lisa would do. But fair enough. Man, I like this.
I know, we have to stop.
Okay, I'll play a little bit more.
Whoa!
It's the beach!
Dino Beach Babes!
Hey, there's your anime babes. People were wondering earlier if we'd see any anime babes, and there they are. Here on the prehistoric beach. God.
Everyone's saying that Lisa sacrificed her body so you could eat her, or that he ate Lisa, and I am very... I don't know.
Bonk is dark as fuck, man. These wave-riding eggshell heads, just, man, everything in this game just has so much character to it. And this little guy waving the flags.
I love this game. This game is so charming.
More than anything, I want to keep playing this so we don't have to play our next game.
Oh, we have to.
I know.
It's like 8:38. We gotta... Aw! Look at them. I love the dopey dinosaurs, too.
Ah, they're the ones that eat you. You have to not jump into their mouths. That's just making it easy for them. Oh, and this one you go on a giant ship.
This game is so good!
All that neat little detail, I love that. That's not something you typically see in these 8-bit era games.
They were just sleeping!
Mm-hmm.
This is Captain Salty's ship, and it's gone to hell.
Let's get this shit put together. Alright, piranhas, maybe the one thing I don't like about this game. I don't think they're necessary. Plus, they kill you. Oh, I noticed he doesn't foam at the mouth anymore when he dies. He's more market friendly now.
Yeah, I'm glad he doesn't. I'm glad he doesn't do that. I really hated that.
It was pretty awful.
It wasn't offensive. It was just.
The original Bonk's Adventure kind of rode the line between cute and horrifying, while this one it goes more in the cute direction. But that's really where Bonk should have been headed.
Jesus, they were sleeping.
I just killed them while they slept.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It's okay, it's just the bourgeoisie eggheads riding the ship. They're going on a cruise or something. You know I'm right.
Bonk has politics now, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
nice and detailed. This is kind of like their take on that big ship stage from R-Type, only, in cave times.
Cave ship.
What a creative game. Is this the best platformer on PC Engine? I think it might be. Can't really think of any better at this moment.
Everyone's talking about the last Simpsons episode they watched before they stopped watching. That's actually not an uncommon topic on our show.
Yep, we brought this up before. For me, it's the infamous jockey one.
Mine was the one with the cowboy and Bart.
At some point later, I saw the Jeebus episode, and I was like, "Yep, I made the right decision."
Oh God!
But I remember at the time, everyone was all like, "Oh, Homer's saying Jeebus, it's genius! What a great show!" Still after all these years.
Oh, I heard about that episode.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, it wasn't, was it?
In retrospect, everyone was all like, "Oh yeah, that was awful." But back then, everyone was saying that shit. For years, people kept saying, "Help me, Jeebus." And I was like, Jeebus saved me from having to think of that horrible show.
I remember that episode now. Yeah, that was... Well, anyways, Bonk here.
Yeah, Bonk is better. Bonk didn't jump the shark 30 seasons ago. He never even got the chance.
Yeah, most folks are either older folks stopped at season 10 or 11, and everyone else stopped around 2005, 2006. The Lady Gaga episode was apparently particularly bad.
What?
There's an episode with a Minecraft parody opening too, which I am not a fan of either.
But Bonk's good.
Bonk is good. And
Bonk went into the fire.
Go.
Oh, the Sailor Saloon.
Oh yeah, I did see I did watch the Simpsons movie. It was all existed.
Only thing I know about it is that it's got Bart's dick in it.
Yeah, it does. It certainly does.
Why?
I don't know. They thought it'd be... The whole gag is them doing a bunch of things to cover up so you don't see his dick.
Okay.
And then they finally show it. It's a little extended, but it makes sense in the context of the gag. It's not an unfun... What?
I just killed the matron, egghead. These guys are all asleep. Look at these lazy rich people. I'll show them.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of those ladies. Wow.
Seize the means of production, Bonk. Alright, I guess I should stop here. But, in conclusion, Bonk's Revenge, I think it's going to rank pretty well on our list. It's good. It's pleasant. It looks good. It plays good.
More Kitten says, Bonk Season 11, he buys iPad. Yes, what if Bonk now? Bonk buy iPad? Bonk use Twitter?
What if Bonk in World of Warcraft? Alright, enough fun. That was Bonk's Revenge. And we got a couple of CD games to show off, but before we do that, I think we should do our final card game for the night. This is Darkwing Duck. Oh, man.
It is Darkwing Duck.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah.
You like ICOM?
Hi. I am stunned and I don't want to keep going.
Well, good news. This isn't by ICOM. This is by Radiance Software.
Okay.
Radiance previously produced a game called Sidearms here on the PC Engine. It was a port of a Capcom arcade game. They're maybe most famous for working on the unreleased NES game California Raisins.
Oh, congratulations.
And this is one of the few games of theirs that actually was released. And Alex has the pleasure of playing it first.
Cool. Ah, Darkwing Duck! That's me.
Alright, so I was misremembering. It's not ICOM, it's in fact even worse.
Uh-huh. An ultimate crime weapon, can't wait.
Darkwing fuck, exactly.
Oh, I see
Got
the
him.
reasons in chat, thank you.
Good luck, DW.
Oh, Tailspin.
Now this show had its fans. People like Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
This
they
game is not really as well known.
did. They like that guy a lot.
Oh yeah.
They really do. They like that guy and this guy.
Now
And
this
good for you.
this
Live your
effect
life.
here, I actually like this. I think this is a neat
Yeah.
little magnifying glass effect.
Nice. I'm gonna look at the painting.
Honker?
I guess. That's Goslin's nerdy friend.
Oh right. Alright, so Darkwing Duck
I don't have any
is
pieces here.
a
so-
Disney afternoon series that aired.
Goslin.
They introduced it a couple years after DuckTales, right?
Yeah, it was later. It was originally going to be a spin-off of something else I completely forget, but they ended up just shoehorning in the Darkwing Duck concept.
Mm-hmm. So
think
after
it
DuckTales was over with, they kept on going with Darkwing Duck, along with Goof Troop and those other later era shows. A deranged thespian with a band of bad penguins. Alright, and this game is indeed a side-scrolling mascot platformer, so have fun.
Oh, I hate how he walks. Okay, so positives, I like the aesthetic. I don't think it's bad. I like the colors.
Graphics actually pretty nice looking. You can tell that's Darkwing. The backgrounds are okay. It's decently colorful. Oh, pro move.
I do got a gun. I do have a gun, okay.
Yeah, shoot him.
Can't say I'm a huge fan of this game. So Danny, you wanna play?
What was that, 15 seconds? Come
Okay.
on.
I
We
got
played Bonk's Revenge for like half an hour,
Ah.
seriously. There he is. Oh, try again. Beginning of the level, baby. No, you can't escape. You have to do this.
Okay, I thought it's the bee! The bee! It's gonna be the bee and IHOB! Okay.
The bee!
The Bee movie! Okay, there's the graffiti here, I wanna read it.
Giles was here.
Giles.
No lawyering. Alright, it's been mentioned in chat, so I should emphasize this. There was a Darkwing Duck game made for NES. It was by Capcom. It's basically Mega Man with a block button, and it's great.
It's
It's
good.
super good. It's on the Disney Afternoon Collection, released on consoles and PCs a while back. This one was made for TTI by Radiance and is a completely, totally different game. Do not confuse this with the NES one. I guess someday we should play Darkwing Duck for
I
NES.
ran out of bullets.
Oh, well, that's fine.
There, okay, they came back. Okay, so I have to press 4. How do
Oh,
I...
you have a limited number of bullets.
I do?
Yeah, you picked up 5 just now.
I see. Well,
Now, I hear the main problem with this game is the hit detection. Specifically, you can jump on enemies, but man, it does not register hits very often. On the other hand, you do get to shoot skateboarding penguins in the face. So I have mixed feelings about this one so far.
well, I'm out of bullets, and I think the boss is coming up, so that's cool.
Yeah, Jet Scarf, this music may be the worst part of it so far. It's just... ugh.
Amazing! Game over! Well, Danny, it's your turn.
Thank you.
Hey, I tried! I tried! Oh, no credits either. Cool.
Wow, back to the beginning. So yeah, with the TTI logo, you can tell that this came much later in the TurboGrafx 16's life. This was when NEC and Hudson basically gave up whatever control they had over the US side of things, and Johnny Turbo and company formed TTI for the system that they still believed in.
Okay, so Interactive Designs, who did Green Dog, Garfield Caught in the Act, and Eternal Champions, handled the actual development of the game, and Radiance just produced it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this wasn't Radiance's design team. Oh, I can't go after Steelbeak just yet. How about Moliarty?
Yeah, this is basically the same team as Tailspin, Green Dog, and Home Alone 2.
Oh, dear God. Yeah, Tailspin is also here on the TG16, and actually that should have been on this week's list, shouldn't it? Then again, I would have hated to play Darkwing Duck and Tailspin on the same stream.
That's actually a pretty fair point, Leon. Leon says, I don't blame them for phoning this one in. They probably knew it would sell like 8 copies. And that's fair, too. We don't know their budget or things like that, and God knows how much time they were given on this. Bye.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
This is...
incredible graphics.
This could be a problem.
Lifelike.
Here's the thing, though. If they knew it was only going to sell a few copies, why get the Disney license? Why not just make any old platformer starring anybody?
Maybe,
why you got to shit up Darkwing Duck?
Maybe they already had the Disney license, the Darkwing Duck license, and they're like, well, use it or lose it.
That's true. Yeah, Tailspin came several months before this, so I guess they still had it. Ugh. And yeah, licensing was big business back then, and a lot of people thought it was pretty much essential. So, like, it wasn't an option to just not do it.
It's got like infinite bullets. How's that fair?
Supposedly it's possible to jump on enemies.
I'm so sorry.
Supposedly. Oh my God.
Shoot him!
Maybe that guy just can't be jumped on.
Maybe. Well, there's Moliart. Bah. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got a strange momentum to him as well.
He does, doesn't he?
It's just... oh. Goodbye, Darkwing. Yeah, I encourage people to play this on your own, because this is one of those games where it doesn't really come across how badly it plays until you try.
Please don't encourage people to play the bad game.
Well, like, okay, it takes him a second to get up from, like, a standstill, right? But if he's still moving at all when you stop pushing the button, he'll resume at full speed. It just does not feel good or sensical or anything. And he can't duck and shoot, even though there's a lot of enemies that are on the ground.
And even though he's an actual duck.
Wow, I didn't even consider that.
I think that's the worst part.
That sucks.
Well, there go your bullets.
Oh. And as a result of the fact that you can go either too slow or too fast, this is one of those start and stop games where you have to just scroll the screen a little bit, make sure there's nothing in your way, and then keep going.
I thought you were going to say stop and scream.
Yes, the stop and scream approach. So who's played this? Can anyone make a defense for this game? Other than the graphics, the character graphics are nice, the background graphics are decent, but everything else about this I hate.
Yeah, I'm with 81 Rambler. They say, I find a bit of humor that the points pickups are literally just the amount of points printed out. I think that's hilarious!
I love when games do that. Yeah, they just have no idea for what they should do. And you restore your health with eggs?
Yeah, the famous eggs from the Darkwing Duck series.
Ducks lay eggs.
Yeah, and then they eat them. It's really messed up.
This isn't Magical Dinosaur Tour. Oh boy, I cannot communicate how bad the controls are. This is one of those things where if you have a running start and you jump, you'll just keep going even if you release the D-pad in midair. And you'll keep going if you make consecutive jumps. Like right now, I'm not pushing left. Mm-hmm. Look at that. I'm just hitting the jump button.
God,
He's doing this all on his own.
So Codeman says, this is the composer's only credit on Moby Games as a composer. Most of his other credits are as designer, producer, developer. And Electric Boogaloo mentions that, the composer of this is the founder of Interactive Designs and Sega Interactive.
Oh my god. It's programmer music. I never thought I'd hear such a thing. That's terrible. Well, we found Moriarty at least. Get this egg.
That gave you a lot of help. Thanks,
Darkwing,
egg.
enjoy this egg in these trying times. I'm waiting on him. What? Okay, come on.
Okay, you lose a life apparently if you wait too long.
Yes, I know that. I'll show that off in a little bit.
Why?
This game it loves misery. Misery loves company, and company loves this game.
I am so glad that the weight animation can kill you. I think that personally, that's a very interesting technique.
I was able to jump on this guy a second
You
ago,
was.
and now I can't. You need to be dead on. Okay. I'm legit starting to get frustrated. I haven't been playing this game for more than a few minutes, and already it's setting in.
It's bad. Sorry to burst all the.
Sorry to all you Darkwing fans, but man, did you ever deserve better?
Yeah, chat does not like this game. No one has any positive opinions.
The NES one was fine. It's clear that Darkwing could make a good game, but oh my god.
81 Rambler says it's not so much hit detection as much as hit suggestion.
Exactly.
There you go,
That's a good way of putting it. You never really know.
Yeah.
You can just suggest to the game that, hey, maybe I should bounce off this enemy instead of dying.
Oh, you got a credit. You should keep playing. Danny, no, I was joking.
It starts you off at the... I want to at least see more levels.
Okay.
Oh yeah, easy doesn't make any difference. I think it gives you more lives, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a bottom 10 game.
This is some pure Kusoge right here. In fact, I don't think this game gets enough credit as a Kusoge. It's really, really horrible.
It's really one of the worst.
And it's that kind of video gamey horrible, you know? It differs from it being a horrible movie or TV show. It's different in a frustrating way. Like, if you were watching a bad TV show, you wouldn't go, "Urgh!" or "ass," but this game will make you do that.
Okay, you say that, but I have what the fuck?
Darkwing.
Oh
I
my God.
got roasted.
Oh, I don't like that.
So have you screamed ass at a TV show?
I did watch through the entirety of the Boss Baby series, so yes.
This baby's so ass!
This baby is dog shit diarrhea. Woo!
Alright, maybe I've been doing this wrong. It looks like you might have to collect all the puzzle pieces instead of just killing the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my god. The jump hit
He
detection...
won't die!
I used all my ammo on this one little mook. Okay, at least I could kill him. Listen to me, I'm yelling. This game's making me yell.
We're usually the positivity pals, but man.
Not anymore.
This is not a good game.
We are the negative Nancys.
I can't it's like, I like the color choices, as I usually do in TurboGrafx games, and... okay.
Oh, he's so cool.
He is really cool.
He is the terror that flaps in the night. He is Darkwing Duck.
What?!
That's a death. You know how other games have idle animations, like Sonic will tap his foot? Here, the character gets killed. And that can happen while you're waiting on platforms. You notice that didn't take very long. That took like, what, 10, 15 seconds? It can straight up happen while you're intentionally playing the game. Like, you don't have to mean for that to happen. Just another great innovation of Darkwing Duck on the TurboGrafx.
This...
Oh, too high.
I have nothing... I usually try to be positive.
It's really just amazing how much of a failure this is on every level. Usually you can at least say some part of it's fun, or some part of it was cool in theory.
What sucks is that Garfield Caught in the Act is not that bad.
Do you have to shoot dudes before you can... That took him out in one hit.
Hit suggestion.
Hit suggestion.
Yeah, 81 Rambler, they mentioned this.
Look at
this. Is the... Oh my god.
That's what momentum does to you in this game. You can just keep on jumping backwards.
This game is the Star Trek Mirror Universe version of the NES game. Yeah, this level has a very vague, superficial similarities with the... with...
Oh yeah, specifically the first couple levels of Darkwing Duck NES. Yeah, this is like... Yeah, again, like you said, the Negaverse version of NES. I'd like to jump forward, but...
Yeah, even Green Dog's better than this. Like, I am not gonna rate... This is better than a lot of their other... This is, like, worse than, I should say, than a lot of their other stuff, and I'm pretty surprised. They're all screaming for you to grab the D. Are you just gonna...
I love backwards jumping through the level.
Boop. Bonk.
Again, not hitting the
Bonk.
D-pad at all when I do this. All I do is hit the jump button.
You should just keep doing this. I want to see how far you can do this.
Still haven't hit the D-pad. This mechanic is unique to this game. I have not played another game like this. What this reminds me of, ironically, is Bubsy, because he does a similar thing where he keeps going in midair even after you've stopped pushing the D-pad.
Yeah, but this is still better than Bubsy. Sorry.
Yeah, this is
spoilers, but
control-wise, this is ultra Bubsy. Bubsy wishes he could have controls this shit.
okay, so you can't keep going that way.
Yeah, I think you have to kill Electric Man.
Yeah, and Ari Fox says this does feel like a really bad DOS game. This has a big DOS feel to it.
Ooh, it really does. That's a good point. Those DOS games that tried to act like they were console games, but everyone knew better.
How do you?
I made it. I'm progressing.
You are. You're doing it.
Are there any speedruns of this? I really wonder. I don't think even speedrunners will be able to put up with this game's bullshit.
No, this game is not better than Bubsy. That was a misspeaking on my...
Oh, 100% no.
Absolutely not.
Let's be clear. We are not pro Darkwing. Oh, let's show off one more level. I like that the TurboGrafx has a soft reset built into every game, so it's useful in cases like these.
Alright, so Ides of Merch lets us know. You have to go all over and get the puzzle pieces, and you can exit the stage before completing it.
Oh my god.
Not a fan.
Alright, let's try this guy's level again, I guess. Tuscarnini.
Well, there's speed run, and the speed run, it's only... Pardon.
Hold
Speed
on.
runs-
Is the music the same in every level?
Yeah. Speed run's a little over 10 minutes.
That's a pretty short game.
I don't... Oh, that's so sad. That Bubsy, the yarn Bubsy collects are just Bubsy newborns. That's how Bubsies enter the world.
Aw.
That's
made of
actually
yarn.
kind of sweet. I want multiple. I want more Bubsies and less of everything else. Thank you.
Yeah, more Bubsy, less everything else. Go, 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 go. Jump! That did nothing. Oh my god, he's catching up.
Okay.
I invincibility through him. Okay, decision point. Do I go to the bottom of the hill to fight him, or go to the top of the hill thinking that he's gone now?
Go to the top of the hill to get more puzzle pieces.
Let's do that. We gotta
My
use
hot take
strategy.
is that he's gonna respawn,
He's probably gonna respawn, that's what I'm thinking
and you're
too.
gonna have to like damage boost through him or whatever.
If you could jump on things reliably, this would be a different story. Yep, sure enough, he is right back at the top of the hill.
So. Okay, there you go. Now go back.
Back?
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Will he be at the bottom?
Everyone's screaming for you to go to the top.
Yeah, but...
They are screaming. They are throwing.
Alright, quit throwing things, I'll do it.
They're throwing things in my head.
Quit making a mess in here. It's messy enough. Could be worse, could be impossible. Is that worse?
Bubsy gives off spores.
I did it. I got through him.
Good.
Is that really what you were supposed to do?
I think it was.
That's stupid.
There's another one. Go back. There you go. I'm rooting for you, sweetie.
Okay, I made it to the top of the hill. The big tusk.
He's back. Cool.
Let's follow him in. Oh good, the sewer! I was hoping we'd see a sewer level.
My favorite, sewer egg. It's a delicacy. It's exciting.
You fall off of ledges when you keep balancing on the edge.
Cool.
That is a gaming sin right there. This game is a sinner.
Oh, no. Are we talking about game sins?
Yeah.
Are we starting a new, YouTube series?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's going to be called The Gaming Exorcist. Nobody steal that idea. That's a great idea, actually.
Ah, we do need a sewer remote.
Look at this.
You're right.
Okay, I'm not pushing the D-pad here. He slips off on his own. Imagine if Sonic did that. Everyone would hate Sonic. This would not be a pro-Sonic universe. On the other hand, I'm pretty close to getting the rest of those puzzle pieces.
Yeah, we did say we were going to stop playing games when we get to the sewer level, but,
This is important. We have to rank this game fairly and completely, and if there's a sewer level involved, people should know that. And hey, you never know, this could have a good sewer level. Did I do it? Oh no, it's a boss fight.
Okay.
There is nothing I would rather do less than fight a boss right now in this game.
Well, he doesn't like being shot.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a different song.
Hey, yeah, listen to that. Hot jams. Or different jams, at least. Is that it? Oh, he's still fighting with 0 health. That's another gaming sin right there.
No, there's one tiny sliver of health left.
This game's violating the gaming 10 commandments. It's not going to give me more ammo, is it?
No, it's
I'm going to have to jump on his head. Guess
Good
what?
luck.
Jumping on heads don't work.
Well, he's got that tiny sliver. Rip.
Good news, I have 4 lives left. Except now I have no ammo. I went into the boss fight with no ammo, so
4
now
lives? That means you get 4 chances to do this. I believe in you. Oh, Dan, you're gonna do such a good job. We're gonna, raise $1 billion for our favorite charity. It's gonna be great.
I hate this.
I'm sorry.
You just go right through him. You just go right through him. He doesn't take any damage.
Sasquatch says this is now Satan's game. Do you have to hold the down arrow while jumping or something silly like that? I have no idea.
Possibly. Let's try that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Why was it occasionally working then? I wasn't pushing down at any point.
Well, Codeman, thank you for the hint.
Codeman, I think you solved the mystery. This is... yeah, they're ripping off DuckTales. It's got a butt bounce. Alright, this is now a playable, excellent video game.
You're gonna have to hit this guy so many times.
I think I got him.
I hate him.
Bam.
What?
Alright, the secret has been discovered. This is now a playable video game. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna play any more of it.
Please, no.
Well, good news. In addition to this being a terrible platformer, it's also a slide puzzler.
I love slide... Is it slide puzzles, or is it just, rearranging pieces?
It's just rearranging pieces. Thankfully, it doesn't go that bad.
Oh,
but
thank
yeah,
God.
this is something you gotta do. Eventually. Well, we did discover the secret to bouncing on enemies. I still don't know why it would register a hit sometimes and not other times when you're not pushing down. That just makes it even more confusing.
Taizo says this reminds me of a bootleg game and not even a good one. Yeah, it kind of has that feel to it.
It definitely does. It definitely does. Well, that's Darkwing Duck. That's probably going to be the low point of our night. But you know what? Let's move on to some Super CD games.
Ooh.
Let's play a game called Chiki Boys.
Ooh, sounds cheeky. I'm sorry.
Chiki! So this is a Capcom arcade game. It was ported to Sega Genesis and Super CD-ROM in Japan. That's the version we're playing right now. Oh, can't we just play more Magical Dinosaur Tour?
No. Magical the depression tour, man. All right. Chiki Boys is also known as the Mega Twins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, supposedly released here in the States as Mega Twins, but I've never seen a cabinet. So that means it doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. Also, this is a 2-player game, so Alex, let's join in. The Retro Pals are now the Chiki Boys. Loud audio.
Yeah, wow.
Boys!
Finally.
Aw, they said please.
I actually like how polite that is.
Now, I should note I actually downloaded a modified version of this game. This has amplified music. Supposedly, the original game, the music was so low you couldn't hear it over the sound effects. Oh, look at them!
Aww.
15 years later. They've grown into Chiki men.
With cheeky swords, apparently. Alright, good.
I guess in terms of Capcom arcade releases, this would follow up on Willow, which was kind of similar. Capcom released a few side-scrolling platformers for arcades. There was this, Willow, and the first game in 3 Wonders. I forget what that's called, but...
Oh, I forget that too!
Midnight Wanderers, that's
Yeah.
it. Alright, let's play the game.
What do I do?
Push your start button.
Here I am.
Yeah.
My name is,
Oh, you can automatically pick a name if you pick this option at the bottom.
Oh, thank you. It's gonna just be anime, but... Seems good.
Your name is Jonichi. Welcome to the Chiki Boys world map.
Where are we dropping?
Round 1. Game start. I'm actually completely unfamiliar with this port, so I'm curious to see how it turned out.
My jump is so floaty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like that in the original. So this is a game where you go left to right, you can jump, and you got a sword, along with power-ups. And you collect money in order to buy power-ups. I guess it's kind of like Black Tiger in that kind of way. Another Capcom arcade platformer. Yeah, the jump's a little weird at first, but I think it serves the kind of platforming you're doing here.
I'm not good at the cheeky ones. Yeah, it's a little weird and floaty, the jump.
A little bit.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do like how this game looks. I think the graphics are really appealing.
Mm-hmm. This does replicate the arcade version's look pretty well. I know the Genesis one, they kind of had to scale back the colors.
Yeah, and it was only 1 player only, apparently.
Oh, it was? Man, even worse. Yeah, get this guy. I like that you get that big sword swoosh. That looks pretty satisfying.
I like how we both wanted to attack that thing.
Yeah. Fuck you, Clam. Yeah, this looks pretty darn good for an arcade port. Definitely much better than what I saw of the Genesis one.
Okay, jumping is actually... Okay, no.
Yeah, it looks like you bounce off of walls if you try and go up against them. Actually, do you use your money in this game? I forget. There's gotta be a point to collecting all this money.
That's what I say every day.
Yeah, just keep telling yourself that. What the hell were you doing?
I don't know. There's some really interesting, like, hanging off the ledge stuff in this game.
Yeah, your characters seem kind of sticky. Oh yeah, look at that! Yeah, they can climb stuff. And of course it has a nice CD soundtrack. Possibly making it the superior version. Hey, I'll take the top route.
Okay,
Oh, it's so nice to be playing a video game, you know?
Yeah, I like when we play those instead of,
I think this is the castle. Instead of Darkwing Duck. Though I admit, I want to go back to Darkwing Duck now that I know how to consistently jump on things. And that's really not well explained, because I remember the angry video game nerd getting angry about the same thing, and apparently he didn't notice the push down to jump thing. So that's my excuse.
It's difficult. I wouldn't have guessed that either. You saw how quickly I died.
Okay, I can't be angry about Darkwing Duck all my life. We gotta move on.
None of us can.
I'm a cheeky boy now.
We're living that cheeky lifestyle.
This does have a perfect CD-ROM game soundtrack from the 90s. It just has that sound to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's half the reason why I like these games so much. They just have that period-specific CD-ROM music.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
That's Kaya.
Ah, who is she?
She didn't tell me in words that I understood.
Fair enough.
Alright, thanks, lady. Wow, we got a lot of pills. Or whatever that one item is.
I think they're pills. Do you think the do the Chiki boys have their own pachinko game? Pachinko Chiki boys? Pachiki? No? I'm sorry.
No, keep talking. You're gonna hit on something good.
No.
Were you gonna say Pachinko Chinko boys? Because that would be something really different.
I know, so I stopped saying it.
So should we go to round 2 or 3?
Round 2.
I'm so disappointed that you didn't say Pachinko Chinko boys.
I didn't want to. Also, she apparently gave us bombs.
Oh, cool. Oh, we can fly now. Look, we got cool little bird
duck
hats. Those are duck hats. All right.
Whoa! Stop looking at me. Just killing angels here? Sounds about right.
Man, this...
Or are those devils? I can't tell.
Again, I'm not totally familiar with the original arcade version, but this seems like a really decent port to me.
Yeah.
Or at least it gets across the fun of the original game, and that's what's most important.
Oh, the sun!
What a happy game this is.
Hey, stop being so hot and
Hey, quit being happy.
Hmm.
Oh, we do have bombs. You can hit select to use those.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not a big fan.
Take that, lightning kid. Oh, no!
What'd you do?
I'm a dumbass! I ruined everything!
What's up?
The downside to putting the bomb on the select button is that you might hit run and select at the same time. Oh, I ruined everything! That never happens. It's always you.
You're right. Usually I'm the fuck up here. This is pretty
All right.
impressive.
Everyone, you get your one chance to yell at me now.
Okay, everyone.
I deserve it.
Danny, you're a fail, and... Oh, I didn't press start.
Oh, that should be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go into the level and see if that's okay. Okay, from the beginning you can choose other rounds, so thank God. I am saved from my own stupidity.
We're in the water now.
Alright, it's all good.
Look at these Furby angler fishes.
They are. Those are Furby anglers. Yeah, do take note, this is a 3-button game in arcades, and the 3rd button is on select, so you might end up soft resetting.
Yeah, try not to soft reset.
Don't pull a Danny. I like that we're just going underwater and beating up sea life for no reason.
We're hungry.
There's a bunch of fish underwater that are getting all uppity. I think you should kick their asses.
I just hate these fish. They're getting too big for their britches.
Yeah, I agree.
They're like, don't eat us. And I'm like, absolutely not.
You're fish. You're here to be eaten.
It's endless shrimp.
IHOP. Alright, so I'm seeing one downside to this game. When the action gets... Yeah, when the action gets intense, it gets a little slow. I assume that's worse in two-player mode than it would be otherwise. Alright, I'm just gonna not use any bombs ever now. I'm afraid of ruining everything again.
Chad is like, I see that you ruined everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody.
And it looks like there's not just standard platforming, there's also these swimming and flying levels, which gives you a little bit of variety to the gameplay. Also, it's more of a side-scrolling character action game than a straight-up mascot platformer, but we'll count it.
Yeah. Well,
That took him out.
that was quick.
That's where all them Furbies have been coming from.
International House of Bonk. Yes.
Oh man, yeah!
They're gonna bring Bonk back.
They're gonna release Edge of Extinction.
Oh, man. I wish there was a 3D Bonk.
There almost was.
I know.
There was one for GameCube, kinda. It was like a remake. The game also has a lot in common with beat-em-ups, I'm noticing. A lot of enemies with large life bars. That's pretty much it. That's what makes this a beat-em-up.
I don't think Turrican is gonna be on Mascot Friday, but...
No, Turrican is 100% run and gun. Maybe after we've covered every single other platformer.
Oh yeah, and Codeman mentions there was a 6-button pad made for the PC Engine, but I don't think we have it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was one. I unfortunately don't have one. That's good if you ever want to play Street Fighter II Champion Edition. Which, yes, they did actually release for PC Engine. And it is actually amazing, the Street Fighter II port for this system. Alright, we've met... Wow, nice beard, fish man.
Wow. Doesn't
Wow.
the salt mess it up?
I'm in awe.
Mm.
See, this guy's living the life, getting a full beard underwater.
Fish anytime he wants. You want a fish dinner, just open your mouth, it just floats right in.
Mm-hmm.
You see a shrimp, you're just like, ah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Can't get fresher than that.
Got mermaid babes. There's your babes.
Yeah, I think Chad was asking if there were going to be any anime babes, and I guess that's as close as we're getting.
Yep. These are certified anime babes.
Although Darkwing Duck is a babe.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Dilf.
I'm gonna ignore that. We got a choice here. We're at a crossroads. Do you want to play more Chiki Boys, or do you want to squeeze in one more game?
One more game!
Well, Alex, I wish you hadn't said that, because now we have to play Baby Joe, the superhero.
Yes! Baby Joe! The superhero.
AKA Baby Joe in Going Home, originally released for the Commodore Amiga, and ported to the PC Engine Super CD exclusively in Japan.
Chad is going, oh no. Ooh, Boogaloo is going, oh no. That means it's really bad.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but here we are. Yep, no Camp California this week, but we're making up for it with Baby Joe.
Yes, Baby Joe is the original boss baby.
Alright, Alex, this is all you. Is this the right one?
1 sec. We're so sick and twisted and tangled.
I have a turbo tap here, so we're getting all kinds of chords mixed up in each
I think
other.
It's this one.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Have fun.
Pretty. I like that logo with the cat.
Yeah, that was nice. Hey, it's Daffy Duck. How you doing, buddy? Oh.
What? He's a duck?
No, Baby Joe is a regular ass baby.
I don't like this.
Not a cave baby, but a modern baby.
This has definitely got a boss baby feel to it.
Again, I want to emphasize this was originally an Amiga game, and it was ported to the PC Engine exclusively in Japan. I'm pretty sure this is the only port this got.
Teasel says stop. Stop, guys.
No, it's too late. It's too late. We're already doing this. Alex, hit that run button.
Teasel, are you sure?
You gotta do it.
Are you sure?
Yep. We had to play Baby Joe sometime. Why not tonight?
Hi. Hi.
Man, that bird is rapid firing eggs at you. Okay, what? Really?
What?
Oh, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Well, there's home. Go home. Can you attack?
If I can, I don't know how.
Maybe you can't.
Look at his face.
Look at his everything. Oh yeah, that face in the upper left. It's doing the cool spot thing where it reflects your life through a face.
Okay, so I have to get up here through here. Ugh.
Okay, I see. What the fuck? I hate everything about this game already.
Why?
Want to know why there's a diaper meter? That's a good point. Why is there a diaper meter? Maybe that'll come into play later on.
Okay, I got a weapon.
Okay, do it.
Wow!
So you have a limited supply of rattles you can throw.
I died.
What? That's what death looks like?
Yeah, shocking on, now you know.
Oh, it's got those Amiga generation mechanics too, where you just kind of take damage whenever you're on top of an enemy, and there's no invincibility period. The superior way to deal damage. All those flowers are pissed.
I don't blame him, I am too. There's the diaper. I don't know
Good.
why I got it. I don't know what it does, but I got the diaper. Congratulations to me and the diaper. Okay, I'm gonna try to get that health power up.
Maybe this whole game is what death looks like. Maybe I'm dying right now.
I think this...
That really is your death. You cry for like half a second and then the screen goes black.
I have so many questions.
Yeah?
Why?
Let me just point out there are tons of Amiga platformers. Tons that they could have ported to PC Engine in Japan. And they did port a few. They ported Shadow of the Beast.
What was...
Maybe more that I can't think of right now. But yeah, they did port this. Egg. Having
Hey.
fun?
No.
Why not?
Game not good.
Yeah, the jumping kind of looks like a deal breaker, doesn't it?
Hey, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
You have to play this, too.
Well, I don't have to. I could
Yes, you do.
refuse.
No, you can't.
I think I've seen enough.
No, you haven't.
San-kun, is Shadow of the Beast a mascot platformer? That's a question for everyone. It could be. The Beast pretty much is the Amiga mascot. Look at that baby. He has so many good animations.
That's a lie.
So in terms of child-based platformers tonight, which one was the best? I guess Bonk is a cave baby. I
Bonk
guess
is...
the Chiki boys are teenagers.
Okay. Hate this.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is the worst baby.
Agreed. God.
It's just so slow.
Make it end.
Hey.
Hi there. How about a carrot? Okay.
Oh, he's Bugs Bunny now.
Here's some advice. Find the signs of the hidden treasure. Sounds good. Closed.
It's Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck rolled up into one. That was all in English, Alex. This is a Japan-only game.
Yeah.
What? Was there any kind of market for... You know how people obsess over Japanese games over here? Do Japanese gamers, like, secretly play up the Amiga, being like, that's the superior system? Just because they weren't accustomed to it?
I couldn't... I have no idea who would have made this decision to play this game. To make this game,
I don't either. I've noticed something terrible. Your diaper meter is filling up.
Oh, that sucks. See how regenerated I got?
Boy, that was like 90% damage right there.
That was cool.
Pretty good.
What happens when my diaper fills up?
I really don't want to know. so please don't do that.
There's a diaper up there. You know what? I'm not gonna get it.
There's a superhero cape.
That makes me invincible, I think. Cool, I got generated.
Health icon looks like me when I have to face my responsibilities, yes.
Well, game over.
Alright.
Well, Danny.
Baby Joe and going home. Well, it's time to rank the Mascot platformers tonight. If you're new to the show, you get your chance to say whether these games are better or worse than Bubsy. There's obviously no reason for me to...
Play.
Alex
Play.
Alex is insisting.
Play.
Let's play the game.
Play the game.
Alright, I'm playing Baby Joe.
This room is now ultimate headquarters for Ultimate Play the Game.
Alright, first of all, 2 is jump. They messed up jump and shoot, first of all, so that's great. Second of all...
Yeah, huh?
Second of all, you don't have to hold the button to jump. If you tap, he does this.
Yeah,
Once you tap the button, he is in air for a good 2 to 3 seconds. You better be ready.
You can wiggle back and forth when you're in the air, so you can go, like, hog wild.
Okay, it gives you control in midair. That's something, at least. If this game didn't give you control in midair, that would be awful. I will say that that's a good decision on their part. As for everything else about this game, well... I'll get back to you.
Oh yeah, just try hitting enemies.
Got him.
It dares you. Yeah, good luck doing that consistently.
Yeah.
This game just dares you to be good at it.
Challenge accepted, Baby Joe. Step on these damn flowers. The jumping, weirdly enough, reminds me of a Famicom game called Quest of Kai. That game had some really extreme jumping. This isn't to that degree, but it feels similar in that once you hit the jump button, your character just kind of goes. Oh, I forget you can't jump on stuff in this game. On the plus side, it has a really great and appealing main character.
I guess Baby Joe could look worse.
It's fun being a baby.
Look at you go. You're such a happy little
Look
child.
at that strut. Look at this confident little shit.
That baby's living his best life now.
Go through your life as confident as the asshole Baby Joe.
Whoa! Sorry.
Is that your Baby Joe impression?
That's just what he looks like when he's on the balloon. That's just what Baby Joe looks like when Baby Joe's on the balloon. It's just like, whoa! Well,
Good for you, Baby Joe.
see? Whoa! I'm having a great time. I'm Baby Joe.
Yep, we're all having a great time with Baby Joe. Alright, this isn't as terrible as I thought at first, but it's still pretty dire.
I'm mad at this game. Hi!
We've seen Ane-san, we've seen Lords of Thunder, we've seen so many games, so many great games for this system. And then there's this. This is a side of the PC Engine that its fans don't want you to know about. They made some mistakes.
Alright, this game was published by Microworld, a label of Telenet Japan, who eventually changed their name to pachinko-club.com.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? Somehow I knew Telenet had their hands in this. This just feels like something they would do. Now, if you want some real shit, look up Telenet's port of Golden Axe for the Super CD-ROM. It is bad. Telenet, I love them. I love Wolf Team. I love all the weird shit you can feed me, but don't feed me this. I hate this. This game is not a tasty gaming nugget of joy. It's a different kind of nugget. He's going slower now, I swear.
Baby Joe, you know what? Baby Joe is not valid.
Baby Joe is invalid.
I've decided. I finally...
He's been invalidated. Look, it would be nice if everyone was valid. In an ideal world, we would be. But we gotta have standards.
Baby Joe is not valid. They are not invited. Boss Baby can come, though. They can go to the gaming...
Boss Baby's valid, but Baby Joe isn't.
I'm sorry.
There's refrigerators falling out of trees. And irons. Ow! That's a strong baby. Oh, I died. That's what death looks like again. They also missed an opportunity by not having an all Geordie soundtrack. They really should have.
Oh, God.
Featuring his #1 hit, Doudrou Jetre Baby. Baby-based pop music was a thing for a time in the 90s, and this game failed to capitalize on it.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Baby dance music, man.
Mm-hmm. Baby EDM.
So, apparently, the more your diaper fills, the slower you walk.
Oh, that's a mechanic. I hate that.
Yeah, oh. Hey, buddy.
So it literally was moving slowly, and it was because... Wow. 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 There we go. This is our screenshot of the month from Baby Joe for PC Engine Super CD-ROM. I really do think so.
This is a supremely cursed game, and I think we need to end soon.
I think so too. I think this duck's telling us to commit hate crimes.
Heavy Consumer says suddenly this game has become Blue Velvet. Yes!
Baby Joe.
Smets is like, God has no place here.
No, if you see a cross, hit it. Baby Joe, atheist superhero.
Oh my God! Oh my God, Baby Joe! Well, that's
That was something. This is one of those games where the more I play of it, the more I hate it. This
God is not welcome in Baby Joe's world.
That's the plot of the Boss Baby, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. The Boss Baby and his new little brother have to find and kill God.
Mm.
Yeah, it's Boss Baby Evangelion. Return of the Baby.
I hate this.
Baby Joe equipped with logic, reason, and a full diaper. Thank you, more kitten.
Those two things the duck said were the most fucked up thing I'd seen in a game all week.
I don't like
The world is full of horrible creatures, for one thing. For two, if you see a cross, hit it.
He's just screaming now.
Yeah, look at his little arms. Oh, never mind. That face up there right now in the upper left, that's my least favorite Baby Joe face, it must be said. I really don't like that face. That's like, hurt, but sexy. And now it's just awful. Also, you can die before you hit the ground.
Game over.
Alright, Baby Joe in Going Home, aka Baby Joe the superhero.
Hey, Danny, we're done. We are done with this child.
Play.
No.
High scores.
Stop that.
Password.
Stop voicing.
High scores. Password. High scores. Password. Baby Joe for the PC Engine Super CD-ROM. Alex, load up that spreadsheet.
Oh, I am loading it up right now. Much like Baby Joe is loading his terrible God-free diaper.
Oh, Alex, what have we done?
Let
me load up some music now that I think about it.
Alright.
This will be music from a game we didn't play tonight, but we will feature eventually. It's a game called Bakusho Yoshimoto Shinkigeki. And Alex, I'm 100% sure that you've heard the theme song for this game before. Just wait.
I'm hype.
Baby Joe!
I don't like Baby Joe.
Go home, Baby Joe!
Baby Joe, no!
Baby Joe, baby, no!
Baby Joe in the snow is a no-go.
That's too far.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a bridge too far.
More Kitten says, everyone agrees this is on the same level as Gimmick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's got a depth to mechanics that I really love. It's got diaper mechanics.
Oh, I know the song.
Mm-hmm. That's this week's Judgment music, I think.
That's good Judgment music.
We got to lighten things up after Baby Joe. The world is full of more things than Baby Joe. Indeed, it has good things like Bonk's Revenge. It has good things like this game, which we're not going to see tonight, but
No,
you will
not
hear the
tonight.
soundtrack. So here we go. The ranking time is upon us. If you're new to the show, this is where we rank all the games we previously played during the stream.
Well, this guy's talking now.
It's fine. This is your chance. This is your chance to weigh in with your opinions on these games. If you think a game is better than Bubsy, go ahead and throw an Angel Bubsy at us. If you think it's worse, send it to hell with Devil Bubsy. That's how we do things around here. If you can't see it in the chat itself, go ahead and enable the Franker Faces extension. It's worth it. Alright, so we got business here.
Yoko Taro's Baby Joe. Tom Clancy's Baby Joe. Just anything but Baby Joe.
Baby Joe's time will come, but first we have to think of good things.
Okay,
So, Bonk's Revenge.
Better than Bubsy.
Why don't you start off at Bonk's Adventure, wherever we place that? Let's use that as a starting point.
Alright, where did we put Bonk's Adventure? Probably put it
Pretty high up there, I think.
These guys are just gonna yell at us the entire time.
Yeah, occasionally you're going to hear some interjections from the stars of this game,
How
but
far up do we put this? I'm gonna put it... Oh, I guess we did. We put it at 33.
just behind Cool Spot. That sounds about right.
This is better.
Now, yeah, Bonk's Adventure, I mentioned, it had much less refined control. It didn't have much in the way of momentum. Like, you would drop off platforms and occasionally do things that would stop all your momentum in place. And that was a little bit frustrating. They completely got rid of that in Bonk's Revenge, making for a much smoother, more charismatic game. I really think they upped the character designs in particular in that game.
They really did.
Just a super charming game. You remember that ship level, for instance? It just had little rendered interiors, bedrooms, individual enemy sprites sleeping in those bedrooms. Just a really solidly well put together game, and one with a lot of character. In fact, it's kind of hard to think of bad things to say about Bonk's Revenge.
We got multiple people saying better than Tri-Rush Deppy.
You know what? I agree with that.
I agree too.
Yeah, let's start there.
I love Kirby's Dream Land. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'd put it above Kirby's Dream Land.
High praise, high praise. I'm going to go one further.
No, Danny, please.
What do you say between Gimmick and Yoshi's Island? Now, I know no one's going to agree with that. No one's going to agree saying Bonk's Revenge is better than Yoshi's Island.
Wrong. Ides of Merch says better than Yoshi's Island, as does Krungo, so thank you.
Okay, at least there's a couple people on my side. I know this won't be a popular opinion, though.
Folks are saying better than Sparkster.
Better than Sparkster, wow.
It's a great game.
It's truly great. It may be, like I said before, the best platformer on PC Engine. It's hard to think of a better one.
Yeah, Chad thinks it's better than Yoshi's Island.
Oh, y'all are good.
We thank you.
You're in the right place here. You're in good company.
Except for
Thank you.
Taizo, which is fair. We like dissent. That's good. That's a healthy chat environment. Smebs is like, no, put it below. That's fair. But a lot of folks want to put it pretty high, and that's actually where I want to put it.
How about between Sparkster and Magical Quest? What do y'all think about that? I know we keep pushing this up, but if this is going to be the best PC Engine game, it should rank pretty high.
I genuinely had a hard time stopping, and I got pretty far even on intermediate.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a chore, it was really fun. There was multiple paths.
You saw Alex play. He got all the way to stage 3 in record time and just kept on going. That says something.
Oh,
Alex,
yeah.
much like our dear friend Arino, is good and average amount at games. And I think his performance at Bonk's Revenge just shows how great that game is. Alright, so between Sparkster and Magical Quest, going once. Who agrees?
Let's see. But most folks are like, let's see, we better than Yoshi and Gimmick, and then Krungo says do not put it better than Donkey Kong Country. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm seeing a couple people say the limit is Donkey Kong Country, which I agree with. Donkey Kong Country is just so large and expansive of a game.
Yeah, I'd put it between Sparkster and Magical Quest. That's how I'm feeling.
Let's do it.
All right,
Do what
we're
you
doing
feel.
it. It's Pride Month,
It's
baby.
Pride Month, exactly.
Bonk's Revenge, I guess, is for Avarice Month.
Mm-hmm.
Wrath Month, I should say.
Bonk got his revenge.
Bonk's Revenge.
Oh, I can't wait for Gluttony Month.
All right, who made this game?
That would be
NEC.
NEC published and Atlas/Red for developer, I believe.
All right, I see Electric Boogaloo said Red and Mutech.
Mutech, huh?
I'm
Okay.
going to put that in. There we go.
I like this music. This is good
Me too.
ranking music.
I've never heard of Mutech, yeah. Also, yes, Gluttony Month is November.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for Gluttony Day, aka Thanksgiving. Mimo!
Thank you. So what's next?
Next up, we played a game called Darkwing Duck. Scroll to the bottom of that list, Alex, and let me see those devil bubsies if that's
All
the
right.
way you feel.
Better or worse than Bubsy, folks?
Are we sending this game to hell? Because I think we should. I'm just waiting to relish in this, because this game deserves to be roasting in the fires of hell, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm actually... Let me see. Let me see those devil Bubsies.
Oh, there they are.
Look at them roll on in.
There's those devil bubsies I wanted to see.
81 Rambler says calling it a game is being generous.
It really is. That game had problems. We did eventually discover that you could consistently bounce on enemies by pushing down, but that still doesn't excuse the extreme badness to the controls. Just remember me bouncing back to the beginning of the level without using the D-pad? Just the fact that you would continue your momentum with every single jump. It wouldn't decay at all. Even Bubsy had more thought put into it than that.
I'd put it below Awesome Possum.
You know what? It's hard for me to dispute that. It's really awful. It's worse than Captain Novolin. It's worse than Awesome Possum. Is it worse than Mohawk and Headphone Jack? Now that's a discussion. A game that makes you sick versus a game that makes you metaphorically sick.
Now, I really did get sick with Mohawk and Headphone Jack. That's not fake.
Mm-hmm.
After the show, I got very, very, very ill, and it really sucked. So, I did not have that happen.
I'm gonna at least say that Pink Goes to Hollywood is worse. That's my limit there.
Okay, so maybe...
That was truly a miserable game.
How about right above Pink Goes to Hollywood?
What do y'all
Or
think?
is that too low? Blab says that we are too married to Family Dog being at the bottom. Oh no! I have some thoughts about Family Dog and our next thing.
Let's compare. Family Dog, you could at least... You had a great degree of control over your jumps compared to Darkwing Duck. You had two different jumps. You could do a high jump and a regular long jump. You had multiple kinds of attacks, which would actually affect enemies. Wait a minute. I'm saying that Family Dog is better than Darkwing Duck.
You are. But here's the thing. I think that we've played a game worse than Darkwing Duck tonight.
That's true.
So we may have two new bottom choices. I'm actually okay with putting Darkwing Duck below Family Dog. I think it's time.
I'm putting some serious thought into this.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to make an argument as to why Family Dog was worse than Darkwing Duck, and instead I ended up saying why it was better. I thought I was convinced one way, and yet when the words started coming out of my mouth, I realized what I really thought. Is Darkwing Duck worse than Family Dog? Are we making history here? It was awful. There was nothing good I could say about Darkwing Duck. Even the game agrees. I just want to be absolutely sure before we make a new bottom-of-the-barrel pick here.
Let's see.
We're also going to have to come to grips with the fact that Baby Joe is better than Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, chat's actually mentioning that, and the problem is I agree. The Darkwing
Baby Joe was fucking awful, and yet I would still rather play it than Darkwing Duck.
Everyone wants us to do it, put it at the bottom.
All right.
Put it at the bottom.
YOLO, let's do it. Do
Okay.
it. We got one life to live, and in this life, I'm putting Darkwing Duck as the worst mascot platformer as of right now. Again, we haven't played all of them. We've played a mere 150 out of the thousands out there. But as of right now, this is the worst console platformer we have played. That was really remarkable. I tried to make an argument for one way, and it ended up being up the other. I feel like I've learned something about myself tonight. Thank you all.
You've all witnessed it. You've all witnessed history.
All right, on the other side of the scale, Chiki Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see some
that game.
Bubsies. What do y'all think about it?
I think it's better than Bubsy.
I also think it's better than Bubsy. That was a nice, charming, pleasant little game that was co-op, and even though it had some slowdown when there got to be a lot of stuff on screen, it was still a very playable game.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the jumps were floaty, as you noted, I thought that was in service of the gameplay, because you had a lot of wide gaps you needed to jump over. And that's about my only complaint about the game. Otherwise, it was very good. That's my opinion of Chiki Boys. Very good.
Everyone says it's better than Bubsy.
Oh, absolutely. But how much better? Let's scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so Chiki Boys. It was let's see. It was better than a few other versions I've played. But I don't know.
Let's start at Monster Lair, since that's the first game I saw. I'm gonna say it's better than Monster Lair.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Did you prefer Monster Lair?
I did.
Interesting.
But now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the two-player experience, and I think I preferred playing Chiki Boys with you than Monster Lair.
Mm-hmm. Monster Lair, there was that auto-scrolling thing.
Yeah.
There was even more slowdown, if you can believe it.
Yeah, and I kept falling into pits.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I would say better than Monster Lair, then.
Okay, how much further we want to bump this up the list? I'm going to go ahead and say it's better than Spawn as well.
Ooh, I don't know about that, but okay. I think we can do that. Do you think it's better than that one Addams Family or Mr. Bones?
Yes. Okay, here's my gut. Between Moonwalker and Dino City.
Oh, wow.
That's as high as I'm going to go. That's my last offer. Do we have disagreements? Where would you put it if this was your list?
Taizo says Chiki seems a little bit like a Wonder Boy wannabe. It's fair. Family Consumer says around the Congo's Cape or Wonder Boy 3 level, and I think that's fair.
Okay, we're getting close to it.
Some folks think I'm seeing some consensus that between Dino City and Moonwalkers is all right as well.
You know what? Maybe I'm just high off the rush of introducing a new worst game, but I think we should be a little nice to Chiki Boys.
Yeah,
let's put it between Moonwalker and Dino City.
You know, I think that's fair. Speak now or forever hold your peace at this marriage of game
Darkwing
and
Duck
spreadsheet.
really throws everything into perspective. Playing a fun co-op Capcom game immediately after Darkwing Duck just made me realize that there is still good left in this world.
All right.
So thank you, Chiki Boys.
Sorry you got that was CD, yeah?
Yeah, PC Engine CD.
Alright, that's NEC Avenue, and developed by Capcom and ported by NEC Avenue. So I guess I should just put NEC Avenue.
Yeah.
NEC Avenue, NEC Avenue. Got it.
Okay. So why don't you go all the way back to the bottom of the list for our last game, Baby Joe and Going Home.
Alright, here's your chance to spawn a bunch of devils. Baby Joe, better...
I should make this official, yeah. Better or worse than Bubsy? Just better. We got to get this on the record. If Baby Joe decides to sue us, we got to show this as part of the court record. I'll be like, Your Honor, the Franker faces clearly show that everyone said Baby Joe should be sent to hell.
Well, you know, Baby Joe, of course, is being sent to hell. He hates those. He's just fighting all those crosses.
Okay, that's a lot of devil
Whoa! Baby, people do not like Baby Joe. I am seeing...
People have come out in support of sending this baby straight to hell.
81 Rambler with the better than Bubsy.
Rambler, I know you're being nice just because he is a baby, but this is no ordinary baby. This is Baby Joe.
Blab says that it's more in the soccer kid zone. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I played it, and I would rather play Soccer Kid any day of the week than Baby Joe.
These are extraordinary circumstances. In any other stream, Baby Joe would by far be the worst game we've played all stream. But we have a new worst game of all time, according to our list now, so that kind of throws everything out of whack.
So whether it's better or worse than Darkwing Duck, it seems that most people are stuck on those who wanted to be at the bottom just hate the pants shitting mechanic. They fucking hate the pants shitting mechanic.
That's bad. That should not exist.
And as bad as Darkwing Duck and Family Dog and Cool World and all those are, They don't make you shit your pants.
Let me argue in favor mechanically. Baby Joe didn't have any momentum. Unlike Darkwing Duck, where you never stopped, Baby Joe would just kind of stay in place. You'd really have to hit left or right if you wanted him to move left or right. There was not a momentum mechanic at all. In fact, it made the game seem kind of unresponsive, almost. But not to the degree that Darkwing Duck was. Dear God. I feel like I could play a little bit more of Baby Joe, while I really don't want to play Darkwing Duck ever again.
I do think Baby Joe is just above Darkwing Duck, but only just. Like, if we could tie them and then just put, like, Baby Joe just, like, a teeny sliver above Darkwing Duck, I'd do it. But not by much.
Here's my suggestion.
Uh-huh.
Between Mortal Kombat and Pink Goes to Hollywood.
No.
Alex says no, but what do y'all think?
That's way too high.
I think there's a little bit of merit in Baby Joe. I think Family Dog is worse. I think Cool World is worse. But that's about it. That's about as far as I'm willing to go.
Everyone's like, oh, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. You play it.
For a game to be worse than Baby Joe, it has to be actively miserable, because Baby Joe is already pretty miserable. Again, consider that duck who told you there are many terrible things in the world, and also hit all the crosses you see.
The depressing, godless world.
The depressing, atheist Daffy Duck ripoff. Corrupting this poor Amiga child.
People are fighting. People are not fighting, but people are in, they're in discussions.
I feel like this would be an easier decision if not for Darkwing Duck. He just kind of threw everything for a loop.
Baby Joe doesn't belong above anything where you don't shit yourself all the time.
Fair. That is a fair point. I'm seeing below Mortal Kombat, between Pink Goes to Hollywood and Cool World, like I said.
I'd actually be okay with between Pink and Cool World, as long as it's not above Pink.
Alright, let's do that. Pink Goes to Hollywood, better than Baby Joe. Thinking about it, yeah, it is just barely more playable, even though the entire thing takes place in a turkey carcass, as far as I could tell. Baby Joe, worse than a game where you play inside a turkey carcass. Alex, that's not what it's called, and you know it.
You're right. Hold on, let me fix that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. No.
Proper caps.
Yeah. And I don't think, there we go. There we go. Perfect.
Baby Joe, the pants shitter.
Dream Games wants me to keep it, but unfortunately, it is going home, and we are nothing if not accurate in this terrible pants-shitting world of ours.
Grungo, maybe we did overrate Christmas Crisis, come to think of it, but it was one of the few CDI platformers, so that it had that going for it at least. Baby Joe, it was on a system with tons of really great platformers, and why they chose to port that instead of anything else for the Amiga? Like, why not another Chuck Rock port? Would that have killed him? A Chuck Rock 2. That one game that ripped off Sonic the Hedgehog. Any of them.
Any of them.
Any of them. Anything other than Baby Joe and Going Home.
I kind of wish I could put Baby Joe at the bottom, but I agree with what people have said. I understand, and I'm all about that consensus, that horizontal organization, things like that. I'm
just glad we could all agree about Darkwing Duck. I didn't even consider it at first, but as I thought about it, y'all were right. That is a truly, truly terrible game, and we finally found a new worst mascot platformer for the time being.
Thank you, Sankun. Baby Joe in, Gone Home.
See? That's the game I would play.
Legit. I want a pants-shitting Christmas stuff.
It's Gone Home, only you fill up your diaper while you explore the house. Alright, I've come up with the new worst game idea of all time, and with that, I think we can end the stream.
We need to end now, Danny.
Thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Mascot Friday.
Why?
Wow. What a landmark edition of this show it's been. We have a new worst platformer. We put Bonk's Revenge way up there on the list. That may indeed be the best PC Engine platformer. We have seen the best of times. We have seen the worst of times. All of these times are here on Mascot Friday, and I'm glad you could have joined us.
Yes, thank you. As much as I was like, why, thank you for showing up to watch a child shit its pants repeatedly.
It was fun. I enjoyed seeing those games, and I enjoy never having to play them again. So, we'll be back on Monday with another edition of Mega CD Monday, lineup to be determined. Next Wednesday, that's up to our patrons. Y'all have a new poll. Go to patreon.com/retropals, and if you pitch in $5 a month or more, you can vote in our new poll, which is... Well, this week I decided to do something different. I decided to say what kind of genre you wanted to see. So this week the choices are PS1 skateboarding games, NES Zapper games, Dreamcast vehicular job simulators, or Sega Saturn retro compilations. Right now, vehicular job simulators have jumped out to a pretty good lead, but there is still a chance for other games to come up. Yeah, we got some good ones. If we do PS1 skateboarding games, I'm going to do that fucked up Thrasher game that controls like nothing else.
Good.
Sega Saturn's got a good couple of Sega Ages games. And of course, Dreamcast vehicular sims involve stuff like 18-Wheeler and Tokyo Bus Guide. So really, no matter what we pick next week, it's going to be a fun, weird time.
Absolutely. Also,
emphasis on weird.
Also, no drinking games. I have not edited an I voted sticker to say I vored yet for Chad, but I know that has to exist. Some other furry has to have made that. Yeah?
Oh yeah,
Someone
absolutely.
has to have.
That joke has to have been made, and if it hasn't, well, we have to. It's our duty. Anyway, congratulations, everyone! You made it to the end of another week. We survived, and our reward is a relaxing weekend. So I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Yeah. We'll be back on Monday, and see you later.
See ya, folks.